time, okay? So if we look at these setups here now, okay, just getting a little bit more kind of tilt there at set, as we said. Just want to get a little bit more kind of shoulder tilt there. But if we look at the swings here now, wrong one, sorry. This right hand one in, I can see almost a lot of movement there before that club even moves back. You're sort of swaying off the ball there. And once you get that far over to the right side, it's very difficult now for your right hip to rotate. So you start rotating a little bit about now. Left foot has to start moving off the ground a little bit. Now from here, your shoulders are kind of stop moving, and then we kind of complete it. Bit of knee movement, bit of arm movement to sort of complete the backswing, okay? Now, because your shoulders are kind of only in that position, as they start down, any rotation with that right side, with that right shoulder, which will be added more so because of that grip tension, your chest now is going to be very much opened up to the shot as you hit the golf ball, and that ball's going to be going low left or high right, yeah? If we actually look here at the impact now, if I'll compare the backswing first, to be fair. If we look at the left-hand one now in terms of your backswing, as you go back, a lot less sway. You're just moving the club straight away, yeah? As you go back, and then look at your right shoulder now, it disappears behind you, yeah? Now, arguably, we could get a little bit more width in the arms, but at least your shoulders now are moving into a 90-degree turn, okay? And you look more over the golf ball, yeah? From there now, as we unwind, okay, there's a little bit of that shoulder drop, but the arms are kind of falling here, okay? And there's just before impact, your kind of chest is at the golf ball. Whereas this one here now, we come into it, you can see almost there as you start, whoop, that right shoulder sort of coming down into it. That's just before, look at your chest, but your chest go over here somewhere. Really, so that's before impact, okay? The next frame now after impact, there, you can see your torso now aiming over here somewhere, and the clubs, so your impact position's kind of this way. Which if you can get your hips here, and then your shoulders here, then you're on tour. With all due respect, most guys can't do this with their shoulders and hips separately. If the hips go there, the shoulders go with it. And that's where that sort of big pulling across comes from. Okay, at least this one here now, I mean, it's the next frame there is probably just after impact there. Okay, that's kind of similarish positions, but everything's more kind of at the golf ball, where this is kind of over there and just spun out so much. You're kind of clearing and twisting too early with the body, trying to hit it hard with the bigger muscles, rather than trying to swing it fast with the fast twitch fibres. Your hands and your arms get that speed and snap, and that's what we're looking for, is to get that speed and snap to the golf ball and finish in that way. If your body lunges at it, the foot steps through too much, okay? Obviously on this one here now, you had that same sort of movement here now, and then the balance goes that way, okay? Because there was more momentum, I think, with the club, you fell forward the other way as opposed to falling this way. Falling that way is probably going to be better for you, but ideally speaking, we don't be falling at all. But if your body is doing too much of the work and you're getting here and going, oh, come on, and it's almost like you've got a heavy thing up here, you're trying to yank it and pull it down, okay? The golf club is very light, okay? It's up here and just not speed. We don't want to get like a pulling, like years ago, people say, oh, pull the chain, yank the chain, the toilet, and pull. And people got so tense and tight here, they'd be like, yeah, trying to pull. They go, oh, hang on, that ball's going to go left now. They've got to try and stop it from slicing, or stop it from pulling, sorry, and then you make adjustments. And then when you lose a bit of confidence, the ball's not going where you want it to go, your backswing gets shorter, because then you're not the one swinging so far. So now you've got to complete the move with other body parts. Now as you start down, your chest is already ahead of the club. You're swinging low left, and the ball either goes low smother left or high right, So the sensation you've got, if there's a looser at setup, 100%, okay? And you've got to try and get your right side and get your right shoulder behind you, right hip turning, rather than swaying that way. And just to lift with the arms. That sway there is not going to give you any power. Just moving you further from a golf ball, which then means you've got to move further back, which generally involves you kind of going rough
over the top,
and slamming down into it. And again, the over the top kind of is a necessity right now, otherwise you miss the golf ball. If you move that far off the golf ball this way and then bend your arms, the club now has moved that way and that way, it can't reach the golf ball. So to hit the golf ball, you're going to start slamming that shoulder into it. Yes, it means you make contact, but the contact's not ideal, is it? Okay, so looser grip, get that right side turning and feeling that kind of, once you're back here, Greg, you're hitting the golf ball like this, that right side is staying back and your arms are getting some snap there. That's sort of skimming a pebble, You don't skim a pebble and go with your shoulder, It's all kind of that kind of snap. That way, If you're going to swat a fly in the living room, you sat there watching TV and the fly buzzing around, you go, fuck off, You wouldn't go, oh, come here. And lunge your whole body out, would you? Just a snap with the wrist, and that's where that speed's going to come from. Get that yardage going a bit further for you, mate.
Okay, lovely.
Okay. Makes sense?
Thank you very much.
Good, man.